Hello, my name is Brian Meal, and I wrote my research paper on cloud security. My thesis statement is, with everyone looking to move their personal and/or company data to the cloud, we aren't assessing the risk and taking the proper precautions. Throughout the history of cloud storage, it and many other providers have made drastic improvements in functionality as well as security, and have also reduced costs and given people more options as far as which cloud solution provider they would like to use. There are many cloud service providers out there, including SharePoint Online, which is generally geared towards larger organizations who are looking to store more data and collaborate more as an organization. There is Google Drive, Dropbox, and Box, which are geared towards end users who look to store personal data and share with few people. And there's Amazon Web Services, which is kind of a mix between the two of them and is geared towards both company data as well as personal data. Some of the advantages to storing your data in the cloud is its accessibility. One of the huge perks is being able to access that data no matter where you are, as long as you have an internet connection, being able to access that on your mobile device, your tablet, your computer at home, your work computer, gives people a lot of options as far as getting to that data when it is necessary. Collaboration is also a very big advantage to cloud data. Being able to share and work on documents and spreadsheets with your coworkers, classmates, whoever it might be, to combine your work and ensure that there is no versioning issues and that you guys are both working on the most updated version. And one final one is the cost savings advantage to storing your data in the cloud. To cut those costs of buying and maintaining server hardware or computer data on your on premise helps to avoid those unnecessary costs. And with cloud data, you are able to store that data out in the cloud and know how much you will be paying on a monthly basis and predict and better budget your costs. There are also disadvantages that go along with storing your data in the cloud. The big one is the security risks that go along with it. There's always the concern that your data may be at risk. You're not holding that data or in charge of securing that data yourself. You are relying on the cloud service provider to take the proper precautions when securing that data and ensure that it is properly secure. The other disadvantage is storing that sensitive data off-site. Many people like to keep their sensitive company or personal data where they know it is and don't like to take the risks of storing it somewhere where it might be more vulnerable to other attacks. Some of those security risks come from these few attacks. One of them would be the malicious insider, which frequently occurs within the organization from an inside source. Many malicious insiders exploit cloud computing vulnerabilities by obtaining higher roles or permissions than they should have. Or they may be finding ways to access data in an unencrypted form. Another form of an attack is the online cyber theft. Online cyber theft can include stealing either data or user credentials. The stealing of user credentials has ramped up and seems to be one of the largest vulnerabilities of cloud data. The third one here is the malware injection attack. The malware injection attack identifies vulnerable web application and infects their system through that web application. They can infect entire systems by simply injecting malicious codes into their web application. The malicious code then allows the hacker access to the inside of the system to steal data. And finally, the wrapping attack. The wrapping attack duplicates end-user credentials and implants malicious code into the message body using a wrapper. There have been significant improvements made since the birth of the cloud. One aspect of cloud security that has improved has been its visibility. With cloud data being readily available on very large platform of devices, from the smartphone in your pocket to a hotel or library computer, this large range of device platforms allows you to access cloud data and creates visibility of security risks and allows for improvements in cloud security. These devices allow cloud providers to analyze the many facets of cloud storage and computing, including the end-user interface, management interface, and applications that integrate with it. This analysis gives the cloud providers insight into what improvements can be made to cloud security. Another way cloud security has improved and continues to improve is its collaboration. This goes hand in hand with the visibility of the cloud. The knowledge gained through visibility is communicated and collaborated between cloud providers. This allows cloud security to continue to be improved without necessarily exploiting a vulnerability of a provider's own cloud security. The information spread throughout these cloud providers allows them to improve upon their own cloud security and cloud infrastructure to avoid the risk themselves. And cloud security has also made significant improvements in it since its conception. And while the cloud infrastructure continues to grow and develop, so does its security. The security enhancements allow cloud providers to keep up with those who are out to hack and attack the cloud infrastructure and its customers' data. There are a few types of cloud security out there used to secure that data stored in the cloud. One of them being the data encryption standard. The data encryption standard is considered to be a symmetric key algorithm, meaning there is a single key that both encrypts and decrypts. DES uses a 64-bit key, which is in plain text before it gets encrypted by DES. DES is considered an effective way to secure cloud data, and it is felt to be one of the more secure ways to encrypt cloud data. Advanced encryption algorithm, AES, is also a type of cloud security used today. AES is also a symmetric key algorithm similar to DES. AES is currently the standard as far as data encryption goes and is used by many of the major cloud storage providers such as Microsoft, Google, and Dropbox. AES uses varying sizes of keys ranging from 124 bits to 256 bits. There are a few cloud security algorithms out there that aren't as secure as AES or DES. Those would be RSA and the Diffie-Hellman key exchange. For starters, RSA uses an asymmetric key algorithm, meaning that there are two different keys used for encrypting and decrypting. RSA is not a secure encryption technique and is not generally trusted. And then there's the Diffie-Hellman key exchange. The Diffie-Hellman key exchange is also an asymmetric key algorithm and was developed for communicating over the public network. This algorithm is also not secure and not recommended for use. It is also rarely, if at all, seen in use by current cloud storage providers.